State Farm here to answer your what ifs.
What if I need a policy, but I just can't choose?
An agent can help you choose. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Mm. Hi guys, how are y'all doing today on this fine? It's the afternoon, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. How are you guys doing on this afternoon? I just wanted to stream. I want to experiment with stuff. So yeah, if you can, make sure to like share it. Make sure to share the stream and stuff. Yeah, I'm not used to streaming. Like, I don't be streaming like that. But hey, it's nice to experiment. So that's pretty good. But yeah, if anything, can you guys please let me know if there's any like problems with the audio, maybe stuff like that? Because I do not. Because this is like my first stream. I don't really be streaming like that. I've streamed like once or twice, but I don't be streaming like crazy. So yeah. If you guys, hello, the Burger Kings. I'm not sure what your name is, but what do people do on streams? Like, I'm not sure. I don't. What do people do on streams? Like, do they just like talk or do they like play games? Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see me play games? Cause I could play some games. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm just talking and stuff. But yeah, let me fix this audio. All right, let's turn this music off. Let's turn this music off. Okay. So, what do people do on streams? Can somebody help me out here? I'm confused. You guys want to see me play some games? I could play some games. I'm down to play some games. Ooh. Actually, just put the music back on. This is awkward. I don't know. I'm just experimenting with stuff. But I'm gonna see if there's any like cool games I could play. Maybe. 'Cause let's go all the way back up. It's the part prototype. Do I really want to play that though? Oh, this game looks like real. Oh no. What is this guy? What game is this? Bro, this game is good. Ooh. This game looks scary. Mm, I don't know about that one. Let's see. I played this one for a video. Incidents at Grove Lake. That was boring. What's the Roach Apartment? Let's try this game. The Roach Apartment. The roach apartment. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna check it out because we have to. Oh, it's downloaded? Let's get it. Alright, let's get into the Roach apartment. Let's turn this music off and get into this. Let's see what's going on. Alright, let's turn this music off. Bam. Let's see what the Roach apartment is. It seems to be a roach apartment with roaches. I don't know what I'm saying, but alright. Bucky's school ground. I don't know what that is. I don't care. Let's get into the Roach apartment. Let's see what this game is.
Welcome to the Roach Apartments. We are very excited to have you here. Enjoy your stay. Just be careful, you don't know if a cockroach could be under your
That's
good
the
air.
cockroaches trying to seduce you. Oh. Yeah! Roach apartment really rocks. Let me read it, bro. Come on. I love it here. I've not even seen a single cockroach in this establishment. I'll definitely come back here for my next holiday. Roach apartment for life. Lightsaber. Is there anything in here? Nope. Alright, let's. No. You want me to leave this room? Okay. Oh, we're in, I'm guessing, like a apartment or maybe a hotel, something like that. I'm interacting with all these doors. Let's see what's going on. I don't see anything. Open, 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 open. Oh, ew. Can I go in here? Yup. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. It's another rope. Walls are clean, floors are clean, even the toilets are clean. I'm impressed, Roach Apartment. I would rate this establishment, but there are none to give. This place deserves 5 stars. Become one with Roach Apartment. What is over here? The hotel continues. What is that? A key? That game sucked. Let's just look for more games. I do not want to play that one realistic game, bro. That game looks a tad bit too scary. I mean, in my opinion, that game, you're not catching me play that. No Snake Hotel. All right, let's play No Snake Hotel. I'm just we played the Roach Apartment. Now we're playing No Snake Hotel. Which one came before? I do not know. I wonder if this is like if the storylines together. That'd be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. A tad bit wild, if I say so myself. Why nobody talking in chat? Let's install this game. See what's going on. Alright. Damn, bro, how long is this gonna be installing for? Oh, it shows it. 14 seconds. Come on, bro. That's long. Oh, it's not long. It's just. I'm gonna stop talking. Alright, let's see what's going on in No Snake Hotel. We played Roach. What is that? I cannot read that. When is this thing gonna run? When is this thing gonna run? I think the stream's running pretty well. Like, I don't see any lagging. On my part, at least. Oh, oh, oh. But golly, this game's taking long to run. Okay. What is this? Installing stuff on my PC. This may take a few. Oh, I was about to say minutes. I'm not playing this game then. That's a fact. Oh, finally, bro. We're getting into this game. What's going on here? In the No Snake Hotel. Let's get into it. No music. Okay.
Welcome to
The
the No
devil
Snake
incarnate.
Hotel, the
No
only
snake.
hotel with a 99.99% no snake guarantee.
I don't
Here
think
at the
any
No Snake
hotel is
Hotel, we
supposed to have.
pride ourselves in our incomprehensible lack of snakes. At other hotels, you run the constant risk of finding a snake in your bed sheets, a snake in your toilet, or even waking up to a snake sliding down your throat. It happens more than you'd think. Call the front desk for questions and enjoy your stay at the No Snake Hotel.
Me in the No Snake Hotel. What's this? How do I pick it up? I just arrived at this hotel. Good golly, Bart. This place is immaculate. You know how much I hate snakes. So I went out of my way to stay at the No Snake Hotel. They've really done it, Bart. There are absolutely no snakes in the hotel. I don't think there's supposed to be. Hey, if you say no snakes. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. I'm supposed to, but I can't. Do I have like a room? Find room 100. I hope there's no snake. Yeah, I don't care. How about that? There is everywhere except here. You have a lot of snake advertisements. And this place looks run down, bro. Why is there a couch right here? There's room 100. Guess I'm missing it. Bloody. It's a snake! I'm suing. Oh, what's up, Coda? God damn. This game is loud. It was some random game I found. Bro, I mess with your music. I would play your music on stream. Is your music copyright? Cause if not, bro, I'm playing that stuff on stream. Let me know. Happy Land. Hold on, I did this. We're gonna play it. I do not care. I'm just playing stuff, trying to figure out what to do on stream. Cause this is my first like genuine stream. I don't be streaming like that, so yeah. Alright, let's try out this. What is this music? Here's my music. Alright, let's play Happy Land. Oh shoot, I can play the music. W is what on earth? Why is this thing so blurry, bro? Alright. This game looks a lot like that one game I played. But hey, I'm gonna try it out. Because I do not discriminate. I got like a flashlight, bro? This is dark as street. Happy Land. Shoot. Alright, bro. This is there like a key card or something? Oh, there it is. No. Alright, let's figure out what to do in this game. Give me this key card. Look at that. Hmm. Open that. What's going on here? Hmm. This game looks really weird. What is this? Pizza. Okay. I'm guessing this is like some cafeteria or something like that. Open that up. Oh, this is. I don't know what I just picked up, but I picked up something. Oh no. Did I pick up the key card for this thing? I did. Okay. What is this? Lonky Pinky. Naughty Blues. This is weird. Shoot, shoot. Oh my god, I can't see anything. Yep, not reading that stuff. Open. Lead is darkened. Oh, what the? Okay. What do you want me to do here? Like dodge them? I can do that. Yes, sir. What do you need, bro? What is this? Why is everything so glossy? Weave, weave. It goes. Ooh, oh. Okay, what is going on here, bro? This is weird. Okay, so I gotta. Alright, I know what to do now. Let's get it. Boom, right. Wait for these guys to move. Why are they limping? Hey! I did not just make that noise. Lame jump scare. Mid. Oh, hell no. I'm stuck from the start. I'm good in this game. Medium. We get butt. Mid game. Let's put on some. Let's put on a special guest right here. His name is Artis. Artis is awesome. And I'm pretty sure nobody's on this game. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see how much views I have. Oh shoot, you dropping tomorrow? Your favorite song? My favorite song from you? My favorite song is probably. I can play it right now. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I have it in my playlist. But I don't want to play like all of my music because I do not want to get that strike. Let's find it. Right here. I don't look at prices. Goes so hard, bro. You do not believe it. Should I play? I'm gonna play it.
Snoop Dogg
Oh my god,
presents
bro. Snoop Dogg, why are you in my
High
stream?
School Reunion Tour with Wiz Khalifa, Too Short, Warren G, Burner, and special guest DJ Drama. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
When you're drinking a frozen
Two
beverage from
ads, bro.
McDonald's, your
Putting
brain
it
may
on
not like
mute. I don't
how
care about McDonald's. Putting the ad on mute. I'm not trying to listen to that. That's boring. Annoying. But yeah, I don't look at prices probably my favorite song from you. But I gotta listen to more of your music, to be honest. Alright, finally. I can listen.
Young aunties in this bitch, nigga.
Coda.
Gra.
Y'all say a lot of bad.
Suck on a young nigga dick. Damn.
Uh,
Gra.
yeah.
Click, click, click. I don't look at prices. Cut me up like I'm an onion. Look away when
The
I
audio
start crying.
quality
I'm a
sounds
problem of
so
a dozen.
mid.
If you really
Like right, like in my ear. When you dropping your next song so I can listen to it tomorrow, right? Alright, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that I listen to it. Oh, what's up? Alright, what can we do? Cause I am bored. That's weird. Ooh, I could play some Roblox. I played Rainbow Friends yesterday for a video. That was pretty. Rainbow Friends is long, bro. I don't know why, but these Roblox games are long. Like a couple of them are. But let's see what's going on Roblox, cause I have no idea what to do on the stream. I'm not sure what people do on stream, to be honest. Like, do they like? Do they just like react to stuff and like play games? Cause that's all I really know what I can do. I have no idea what streams are supposed to. Rainbow Friends, the new chapter, I played it for a video. I didn't like it that much. I found it just so. I just find it annoying how you have to collect all the stuff. But other than that, I don't really care about. I don't really care about it. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I don't really have beef with it, but it's not the best. That's all I really gotta say on the Rainbow Friends. What the heck is don't get sniffed? Let's figure this out. Don't get sniffed. I don't. What does don't get sniffed mean? And why am I walking like this? There we go. Why are you guys gray? Oh, okay. Am I supposed to go out here? With just give me that key. Let's figure out what. What the heck? Boom. I got it. Collect boogers. Cause I need that. Oh my god, bro. Stop promoting. Why would I get sniffed though? Something wrong. You want me to jump in here? Okay. Turn this on. Can I go to here? Let's do it. A C4. I thought I was seeing something. My game just like. Oh my god, bro. What is that thing? Hello? Hello? You're gonna spit me? Ew! Give me the burger. Booger, not burger. What is bro talking about? He's rambling about something. What's over here? Museum of Art. I wanna go into the safe zone. I wanna be dangerous. Like, what's up, danger? I'm gonna just guess it. Watch this. Oh, what the hell is this? Hi, buddy. Alright, you're getting a bit too close. Jesus. Can I break his ankles? Cannot break his ankles. Okay. Let's figure out. Can I get in here? Oh my god. Okay. Hey man. Pick this up. Give me. Oh, I already have it. Great. Alright, let's figure this out. Alright, what is this dude talking about? Wow. Is this an obby? Let me click this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, what? Come on. Boom, easy. This too easy, man. Too easy. Screwdriver? Chainsaw. What do I need a chainsaw? This booger. Alright, this man is. What the hell? Get. Oh no! This man. I think. I don't even know what I'm playing, man. Am I supposed to collect these boogers? Something like that? This reminds me. Is these from the same people that made Cheese Escape? Cause I've played Cheese Escape. Cheese Escape is. It's, it's easy, but it's not hard with them. Ooh. Let's see. Did they make Cheese Escape? I actually don't think so. I don't know. Let's figure out some more stuff, cause why not? The graveyard experience. Ooh, spooky. What is a graveyard experience? Am I gonna be in a graveyard? Alright, Roblox is boring. How long have I been streaming now? I think I've been streaming for uh, 30 minutes. Okay. Let's watch some YouTube videos. Like, is there anything interesting on YouTube? Why I'll never go on Discord again? Alright. Whoa! Whew, okay. That was weird. I do not want to see that. What is on YouTube that I can watch? I was about to say that we could watch Darman, but who's actually wanting to watch Darman? Think about that. I do not want to play Darman. Being a Darman actor must be so cringy, bro. Like, if I were to be a Darman actor, bro. Ooh, let's watch some horror videos. I'm pretty sure this guy makes like some scary videos. I don't know. Let's figure this out. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Let's check out. I accepted a ride from a creepy man. What's up, Caco Suave? We're gonna figure out why this man accepted a ride from a creepy. I don't know. This is supposed to be something scary. Not sure if it's going to though. Let's figure this out.
When I was in middle school, I was constantly made fun of and picked on, and that
Yeah.
ridicule transferred to whenever I rode the school bus. So I started walking 3 miles to and from school every
3
day. The
miles
path I
is
walked
crazy.
on was pretty safe, mostly on the sidewalk and always on a busy road, with the last 2.5 miles being a straight shot directly to the school. Back
Oh,
then, there
nice.
wasn't a stigma attached to kids being outside on their own, so this wasn't deemed unsafe or noticed by anyone. I lived alone with my father, parents
3
being
miles is
divorced,
great.
and my mother saw me on the weekends. He didn't see any harm in the walking, and my mother wasn't aware of this, nor that I was being picked on in school, so I continued for over half the school year. One day as I was
Yo,
going
I
home,
know
I
his legs
saw a
must be
car
itchy
pull up
bad.
about 100 feet ahead of me. I thought to myself, that car looks familiar. Oh nice, that's my dad, he's gonna drive me the way home. I started to jog up to the car, seeing him in the driver's seat waiting patiently.
That is not your dad.
His hair looks darker than normal today. Wasn't the inside of his car
4
tan,
people?
not red?
W, bro,
The
let's
thoughts
go.
left as soon as they entered, and I caught up to the car, opened the passenger side door, and started to get in. As I was tossing my backpack on the floor in front of me and swinging my legs into the car, thanks Dad! Before I knew it, I had shut the car door and we began to move. This isn't my father. This man was much older, by at least 20 years. Hair obviously dyed black, and hands propped at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. The shirt he was wearing looked just like the one my father would have worn. A short sleeve collar button down, brick red with black and horizontal lines,
Yo, I think he
not
kidnapped your
pressed
dad.
but not too wrinkled either. He was smiling at me, which probably would have felt warm if it was coming from my grandfather, but instead felt menacing. I heard a click and looked over at the door that had just been locked. I stared at the door for a moment longer, then turned and faced forward and completely froze, terrified. Hello, I saw you walk.
Here's what I would do in this situation. Look, right? I will silently take off my seatbelt, but I'll put the seatbelt thingy like right under my pants so it looks like I still have it on, right? When we're at like a stop sign or something, you know what I'm doing? I'm reaching for the if the door, let's say the door was locked. I'm reaching for the door, opening it, and I'm just running. Hopefully I know where I am so I can just go back home. But if not, I'll try and find like some place where there's a phone. Call my parents. I'm good.
I
That's
figured
it.
I'd come give you a lift. I didn't move or answer. Don't act scared, just act normal. His voice matched his smile, deceivingly friendly. We were roughly a mile away from home, and half a mile from the next turn needed to head in that direction. All I could
He'll
concentrate
probably
on is how am I gonna get out of this situation? Are you on your way home?
figure out my plan, bro.
Home. Yes, I wanna go home. Where's your house? I can take you back home. Feeling just slightly relieved, I told him to take the next right turn. I felt myself begin to breathe and I realized how tense I had been. My body relaxed slightly and I finally moved and wrapped my hands around my backpack straps. We started to come up on the intersection and I pointed ahead. The dotted line for the turn lane had begun, but he did not get over. Instantly I tensed back up and my grip and my gaze on my backpack straps tightened. Don't act scared. Don't act scared. No, I really need to get back home. He swung the car into the turn lane and began to make the turn. Okay, see? Everything is going to
Maybe
be
he's a good
fine.
guy
He's
after
taking
all.
you home. Are you sure? I'll make sure you get home before anyone realizes you're gone. Stay calm. Don't act scared. No, I need to get home now. My father is expecting me home right now. He's waiting. Okay, maybe next time. We can meet here at the same place tomorrow.
Oh no.
Sure, yes, tomorrow sounds good.
Why
I
would
just
you
need to get home today
why would you
now.
say
My
that,
eyes were
bro?
firmly trained on the road ahead of us, hoping that if I just focused on the direction home, I would get there. The turn into my neighborhood was approaching, and I informed him again and pointing towards that direction. The next few moments were silent, even though it was so loud in my head. Oh wait, he can't know where I live. No, what should I? You know, it's probably not a good idea that I drop you off right at your house. Your dad might see me and get mad that I gave you a ride home, and then we wouldn't be able to meet again tomorrow. I was able to appreciate the good fortune of my silent question being answered for me. My old neighborhood consisted of mainly apartments, but in the back were a block of townhouses, which is where I lived. If you were unaware of the layout of the complex, the townhouses might go unnoticed. He pulled over to the side of the road in front of the apartment building. He unlocked the door and I hurried out of the car. Backpack still in hand, I began to close the door behind me. So, see you here tomorrow, same time? I paused for just a second so I can get another look at the man. Still smiling, still terrifying. Yes,
Why
Tomorrow.
are you
See you
saying
later.
that,
Don't
bro?
run,
Just be
don't act
like,
scared. I
yo,
swung my backpack on
my
the right way
dad
and
bought
briskly
a
walked
football
in the
jersey or
opposite
something like
direction
that.
of my
Are you
house.
dumb?
I could hear the car still idling behind me, and it wasn't until I was able to turn off that road and leave his view that I heard him start to move. He had to drive up to where I was
Oh,
walking to turn around, and I glanced back as he was making an awkward turn. He caught my gaze and gave a slight wave before driving
oh,
off. I turned my
nah.
head and kept walking, and the
Oh.
moment I could no longer hear the car, I ran as fast as my legs and heavy
What is
backpack
this
would let
running
me. I
animation,
ran
bro?
around to where I could hide between two buildings and hid there for a while until I felt it was enough time passed to feel confident he was not
Bro,
driving
you're in
back around looking
class?
for
Why
me.
are you
I ran
watching
the
this?
rest of the way home, keeping a lookout, making sure he wouldn't be able to see me through the backyards. I reached the front door, unlocked it, and almost spilled inside because I was moving so fast. It wasn't until I locked the door behind me that I felt safe. I was home. In the
Ooh.
end, I told both my parents, and my mother forced my father to drive and pick me up from school for the remainder of the school year. My father didn't believe me and thought I made up the story to get out of walking to school. Well, it didn't matter. It was worth his disbelief and annoyance every day in the car, so I never had to meet that guy again.
Congratulations, you're smart. What to do if you date a K-pop? What the hell does that mean? Alright, let's see some more stuff. Cause this is something I could do. Just reacting to something like that's pretty. I was on Japan's Most Evil Live Stream ever. A crazy Japanese hostess is obsessed with me. What? 7 creepy true stories. 7? That is crazy. Um, creepy stranger trying to kidnap me and my brother after them. Let's watch that. Let's see what's going on. I was about to say something that would be
When I was
way
9
too out
years
of
old
pocket.
and my older brother was 14, we were at the location of what would have been the scariest night of my life.
The movie
That
theater?
day, our mother had given us about $30 to go to a movie and maybe get food afterwards. After watching the
Tell me
movie, it was
more.
getting pretty dark and I was ready to go home. But my brother wanted to get something to eat first,
Is this a
so we agreed
McDonald's?
to walk to a McDonald's only a
Knew
couple
it.
blocks from the theater. On our way there, we were stopped and approached by a man. He had a
Uh-oh.
friendly smile plastered on his face, and he was holding his child's hand.
You look like that
"Hey,
one
do you
dude from
two
the
think you
social
could give my
network.
son and I a hand real quick?" he asked. "We need help loading a mattress onto the back of our truck. The
I
truck
ain't
is over
doing that
there up the
before.
road." "Sorry, but we don't really have time," my brother said. It was at this time I noticed the little boy. He was about 8 years old and he
Yo,
looked
he look,
abnormally thin.
bro, he looks way too old. Why does he have like wrinkles? That is not a child.
He had a blank
I'ma
expression
just
on
say
his
that.
face and wore clothes that were much too big for him. I turned my attention back to the man, who was now mumbling to my brother about how it would only take a second. My
Bro,
brother kindly declined again.
get to the
But being the
McDonald's,
helpful kid that
get
I
your Big
was,
Mac
I
and your
joined
quarter
in with the
pounder.
man and tried to persuade my brother that we
Why would
should
you
help
do
him
that?
out. I turned to him, who
What is
was
your
now
thought
staring
process?
at the little boy. My brother had a disturbed expression on his face as he looked down on the child. The child stared back at my brother blankly. "I think that's my mom over there." He pulled me, and we began walking away from the
Oh,
stranger.
oh,
Again, I
I
didn't
thought the old
understand what
man
was
came.
going on,
I was about to
and
be
why
like,
my brother had just lied about our mom being there. He didn't let go of his hand and practically dragged me until we were a far distance away from the man and his son. I looked back and could still see the man holding his son's hand, only
hey, it's
now he wasn't smiling anymore. He had a
hmm.
look of fury on his face, and he yanked the little boy by the arm and they
Oh,
walked away.
hey,
I
bro,
pulled
chill.
away from my brother's grasp and bombarded him with questions. He shushed me and pulled his cell phone out of his pocket. He dialed in the number and began pacing around nervously while talking on the phone. I remember the police showing up and my mom came soon after. She took me home, but my brother was left with the police. I asked
That's
my mother
smart.
what was going on, and she said that the police were just questioning my brother because that man we had encountered was dangerous. That was all she told me, so I just went to bed. It wasn't until a few days ago that these memories flooded back into my mind. I decided to call my now 22-year-old brother to get some answers.
How old are
My
you?
brother told me that while the man was constantly trying to convince us to come with him, he happened to look at the little boy. then looked at my brother with his eyes filled with terror
Jesus.
and mouthed the words, "I'm not his son.
Oh.
Please help me." His expression went back to being completely blank, almost as if he had never said anything at all. This was
That
why
is
he
crazy.
became so freaked out and snatched me away.
That's wild.
When he called the police, they hurried down and he described the man the best he could. Unfortunately, they couldn't do much with the little information my brother had given, because we hadn't even seen the car the man supposedly had. My brother told me that a few weeks into the investigation, they had found the little boy who was with the man. His body had been cruelly dumped in the woods, and the cause of death was malnutrition and dehydration. If my brother and I had gone with that man, we likely would have met the same fate. That meant he had other partners who would have helped him snatch up unsuspecting kids.
Oh,
His
that
real
is
parents had
wild.
already been searching for their missing son for
That
almost
is
a month.
wild.
The sick man used him as his puppet to try and take other children. So to the man I saw all those years ago, you had better hope that we never meet again.
What's that supposed to mean? You gonna knock him out or something? That story was actually kind of creepy. That story kind of freaked me out.
It was
Crazy stalker became my roommate. Ooh, my roommate's book. Alright, let's watch this one.
the summer after graduation, and Jennifer was up late packing for a camping trip with her friends. She had the window open as she sat there folding clothes when she suddenly saw a hand coming through the gap in the
What the
screen
heck?
of her window. Jennifer screamed and the hand flew back. She was stunned, but it could have just been her younger brother pranking her. She got up and looked out the window and saw the figure of a man staring back at her.
What the heck?
Jennifer ran into her brother's room but saw him there, playing video games. They called
Oh,
the police,
no.
who came and searched the area, but they found nothing.
Taking it straight
Officers
to the point.
warned her and her parents to lock the windows and doors, but the mother had a feeling that he would come back, and as it turns out, Mother's intuition was right. She went outside and waited in the back porch, and after 20 minutes, she saw a man dressed in black in their backyard. He hid behind a tree and slowly worked his way towards Jennifer's window. The mother yelled something to the stranger and he took off running. Police came back out and again found no trace of him. Jennifer never opened that window again, not even the curtains. Her parents installed some motion detecting lights and that seemed to be the end of that. About 6 months later, Jennifer and her friend got an apartment downtown together, excited as this was their first place outside of home and they were finally living in the city. The downside was that it was street parking only, and after a few weeks, Jennifer's car was broken into. Oddly enough, nothing was taken, but a single rose was sat on the passenger seat.
Oh, nah,
This
bro.
creeped her
That
out
ain't
for
even
sure, but she
soccer
vowed to
style.
be vigilant and safe. She always tried to park close to the entrance near the lights, but it was often difficult to get those spots and she would have to park farther away. Things quickly began escalating at this point. Jennifer's car was broken into at least once a week. Most of the time, a flower was left, but once a pair of men's underwear was there instead. And even more strangely, a bag of Tootsie Rolls. Weird because it was her favorite candy. This made Jennifer wonder if the person knew her personally, and she started to become suspicious of everyone. There was a laundry machine in the basement of the apartment, and one day Jennifer went down to get a load that finished drying. As she started to fold, she realized that all her bras and panties were gone. By the time the first letter arrived, she had already started making plans to move elsewhere. The letter described a love for her that had been going on for years. He noted things that proved he had been watching Jennifer closely.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not long after, Jennifer was able to arrange for another friend to take over her lease, and she moved in with a new friend on the other side of the city. It was a secured building and had an underground parking garage that was only accessible to tenants. She felt more secure, and the extra money spent was well worth the peace of mind. Things were quiet for a few months, and then her roommate got a boyfriend. There was something odd about Ashley's new boyfriend, and her friends were wary of him from the very beginning. For one, he reached out to her. Another reason was that Matt was very good looking, and while Ashley was a wonderful person, she wasn't the type you would typically expect someone like him to date.
He looked
Ashley
like
was thrilled.
Velma.
She never had a boyfriend and
What's
really
good,
felt like
Justin?
he
How you
was
doing?
her Prince Charming. Jennifer, however, thought he was weird and creepy the moment they met. She had deleted her Facebook account when the initial stalking began, but created a dummy account to learn more about Matt. It didn't look like he really knew any of his friends in real life. There were only pictures of himself, and the rest of the information was vague. Jennifer and her friends gently tried to discourage Ashley from seeing
I like
Matt.
this guy's
He
channel.
technically
He's
hadn't done
genuinely.
anything wrong, but he was just so strange. She would immediately get defensive and would shut the conversation down. Matt started to spend more time at the apartment, and Jennifer found herself finding any excuse to avoid coming home. One day she came back home from work and found Matt on the couch, alone, drinking a beer. Ashley had been called into work and she told her that he could just hang out. Jennifer had no desire to spend any time with him, so she grabbed the beer and a snack and headed off to her room and shut the door.
I'm not going to
About
my
30
room.
minutes or so,
I'm
he
like,
knocked
yo,
on
can I
Jennifer's
come to your
door and
house like somebody
suggested
else?
they watch some TV and get to know each other
Oh,
better because they
no.
both loved Ashley. Not wanting to
No.
engage in
Oh my God,
conversation,
what are you
Jennifer
doing?
focused on the movie. But at one point, she glanced over to Matt, and he was staring at her with a
Oh, that
smile
boy
on
is
his
a
face. Jennifer snapped at him and said, "What?" As he just
Oh,
continued to smile and said, "I just can't believe it." "Believed what?" He said nothing and went back to watching the movie. She had no idea what he was talking about, but the interaction had every hair standing up on her body. She excused herself and locked the door to her room. Another month or so went on, and Jennifer had managed to avoid being home for much beyond sleeping and showering. Matt practically lived there and had even brought a bunch of his things into Ashley's room.
what
Jennifer
are you
didn't want to
doing,
move
bro?
again, but was beginning to look for other options. On Ashley and Matt's 6-month
Dang,
anniversary, there
5
was a
people
huge
watching?
bouquet of
What's going
flowers
on?
on the table and an already opened card propped up next to it.
Oh,
Jennifer was
heck no,
curious, so
bro.
she opened
Get
the
out of
card
here.
and her heart started beating through her chest.
Did I say
Without
happy
even reading the words,
Happy 6 months, Ashley. I hope you like the flowers I got you. There's an extra present I'm saving for you when you get back. Matt, that man is going to kidnap you. He's gonna kidnap you, bro.
Matt wrote, the handwriting was exactly the same as the one her stalker had sent. Jennifer had kept them as evidence and dug them out of her desk for comparison. The handwriting was unique and identical. Matt was the stalker. Jennifer called the police, and as they were on their way, she called Ashley and asked her to come over, terrified to tell her the truth because she knew that her heart would be shattered. The police took a statement from Jennifer and went to Ashley's work to get more information from her and ended up breaking the news. Apparently, Ashley called Matt after and left a furious message even though the cops
Answer me right now if what the police and Jen are saying is true. I can't believe you stalked her. Did you date me just to be near her and fantasize about it? The police broke the news to me, so you better confess now, or things are going to be worse
told her not to say anything,
than it
and he
already is.
completely disappeared after that. There was no Matt or anyone matching his resemblance at the place he said he worked. Ashley had never been to his apartment because he said he would be staying with his friends while trying to save money for a trip to Europe. His family lived out of state, and she said that she had never met a friend of his because he said they had a falling out because he was choosing to spend so much time with her. It was all lies, and in the end, she was dating a stranger. For all they knew, Matt may not have even been his real name. He had left the duffel bag in the apartment that was full of gym clothes, but in one compartment, there were about 10 pictures of Jennifer. All were taken from far away with the exception of one of her sleeping. The sheets were current, so it had to have been at the current apartment before she started locking her bedroom door. A few pictures dated back to before the incident at her parents' house, which was further evidence that it was him as well. 2 pairs of missing underwear were there, and Jennifer shudders to think of what he did with the rest. There was also a Starbucks lid with her red lipstick marks, and a necklace she hadn't even noticed.
That man, he is a stalker, bro. People actually do stuff like that?
Down. Jennifer accepted an opportunity overseas and got out of there. But ever since then, Jennifer deleted all her social media accounts. She became very low profile, looks over her shoulder wherever she goes, as part of her continues to worry if Matt will ever resurface again.
I would hate living like that. Like, personally, like, living always have to be like, watching over yourself. I would hate living like that. Like you can never have peace in mind. That's kind of creepy. All right, let's see. I'm I'm involved with. I'm liking the freaking scary stories. Let's see. My wife cheated on me with 13 men. Oh, that. Let's watch this one. This one must be interesting. And why do I keep running? Jesus.
Today's video is brought to you by Raycon.
Oh, okay. About Raycon. But 13 men? That's crazy.
Things that my ex D for 15% off your first order. My ex and I used to be swingers until the last year of our marriage. Things had spiraled out of control, so I said that I was done swapping partners.
Alright, hold on, cause I'm gonna be right back. Y'all. Hello? I am back. I'm back at it. Let's continue watching this stuff.
But unfortunately, she didn't agree with me and kept hooking up with guys behind my back.
Oh, you hooking up with
13
guys?
to be
Oh no.
exact. 6 months
13?
prior to our divorce, my oldest child was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. She
Oh,
started to
shoot.
crack under the pressure and started to drink a lot, putting herself and our children in danger. It got so bad that I moved out of the house for a couple of weeks and took our kids with me. During this time, her best friend, Amy, messaged me because my ex had disclosed all of her dirty deeds to her at girls' night a couple of days ago. She
13 men
disclosed that she had
while
been
you're
sleeping with a
married?
new guy every night and getting drunk when she had the kids. One time, she even left our 3 and 4-year-old kids at home alone while they slept, just so she can meet a guy.
Home alone?
Amy said that my ex planned on filing for divorce once she drained some additional money from me while living rent-free from my home. Amy and I were both disgusted and knew that things had to come to an end. Step 1. I moved back into the house and plopped down on the bed right next to her. She lost her mind, saying that she wanted me out of the house now and would call the police if I didn't comply. But what she didn't know was that I was recording the audio of our conversation. She called the cops, reporting me for domestic violence. The police showed up in no time and had me in cuffs so fast it made my head spin. The detective came to talk to me, and I let him listen to the recording. Before long, she was the one in handcuffs in the back of the squad car, and she got to spend the night in jail. She went to stay with Amy for the next week as she wasn't allowed back at our house. During this week, she went on a spending spree, buying herself a new laptop, new iPhone, and a new wardrobe. She drained our bank account and started to dip into my savings. The next day, I went and withdrew all of our money from our savings and deposited them in my new bank account. I closed all of our joint credit cards and transferred all of my investment accounts into an account solely in my name. She lost it when she found out that she had no money to burn through anymore. She told Amy that she was contemplating on ending her own life because things have gotten so bad. Although I hated my ex, I didn't want to see her harm herself at all. Amy convinced her that she needed some help and went with her to check into an inpatient mental hospital. This worked out fantastic because she was getting some help, but it also showed that she was a danger to herself and the kids. It was time to put the last part of our plan into action. I consulted my attorney to start the divorce proceedings and completed the needed paperwork. Immediately understanding my situation, he filed my divorce decree, and in 2 weeks, the initial hearing had come. She showed up with her attorney and got on the stand and started to lie her heart out. She was telling the judge how abusive I was, and that is what pushed her into the mental hospital. She made a very compelling case and put on a Grammy Award-winning act. But then, it was my turn. My attorney presented all of the evidence, videos, and bank records. The defining moment was when my attorney called Amy to the stand to testify. She told an appalling story about a neglectful mom who was completely out of control. A story about a mother who had substance abuse issues that were only getting worse. My ex couldn't close her mouth the whole time that Amy was on the stand. She made her attorney look like an idiot as all of her lies were now being exposed and were contrary to what she told him. When the dust settled, I was awarded sole custody and she was awarded supervised visitation until she went to rehab and got additional treatment. We quickly settled out of court, agreeing to a graduated visitation schedule once she complied with rehab and mental health counseling. I got the house after paying her a portion of the equity. I got to keep all of my investment accounts, and I get to see my kids 80% of the time.
Damn.
Life is pretty good 5 years down the road, and it's even better knowing that she isn't my problem anymore.
This story
Once
was
again,
big.
thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this
Shut
video.
up! No spawn, no
Earbuds start at about half the.
Alright. Ooh, ooh, ah, ee. Ooh, ooh, ah, ee, ay. Ooh, should we check out Freshly's new video? Let's check out Freshly's new video.
I used to be born like a crack addict. Never knew.
What the hell?
Also, before we start the video, just letting y'all know, I'm doing a try not to laugh, so make sure just go in the Discord and send us some videos, and let's get back to the video. My fault for that, guys. What's good? Hey, hello. I just said hey again. I don't know what's up with me. I haven't been on the camera in a minute. Shut your lameness. You know, I got my dreads. The reason I got dreads is because my hair is kind of like. We're gonna be playing Night of the Consumers again, y'all. Oh my god. I tried playing it on a stream on my birthday and did not end. How do you lose your baby? Stop touching! So we're gonna try again. They have like a bunch of new updates. Oh, these dreads are in my way! Damn!
Yeah, this is just boring. No offense, Freshly. No offense, but I do not really want to watch this. What is there on YouTube? Like 50 hours in darkness? Like, do you eat? during that time, like, do they bring you food or no? Cause if not, I don't know who would purposely do that to themselves. Like, is it supposed to like help you, like, mentally or something like that? Like, I don't know. That sounds stupid. Like 50 hours in darkness. Who would who would purposely volunteer to do that? That is kind of dumb. But it's whatever. Oh, I know Wanty Entertainment, bro. Wanty Entertainment be having some scary stuff, bro. I know it. Alright. Is that one girl from Chainsaw Man, bro? What am I saying? Ex-girlfriend horror story animated. Let's see what's going on with the ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend. Like, what's it supposed to be? The ex-girlfriend breaks into your house, some fears of to fathom. Anything?
I had a girlfriend I
Oh my
dated
god.
3 years ago. Her name was Sydney. But one day,
Oh.
she started to be so clingy towards
Yo, can this thing
me.
not lag?
She asked me hundreds of times every day if I love her, and I was so tired that I eventually dumped her. She then
Good.
sent me one text message and moved to a city far away.
Take care, honey. Let's meet in 3 years.
Then she changed her phone number, and like
Why
that,
would you do
I
that?
thought I'd
Like,
never see her
just
again.
leave her alone.
3 years have already passed since then, and I was in love with a new woman. I became a recognized employee in my company, and everything was going well. I had completely forgotten about my ex-girlfriend until the day came. One day, I heard a knock on the door, and when I opened the door, she was standing there, my ex.
I feel like I know like probably like some character from an anime or something that looks just like this. I don't know.
Sydney. I got
They look
goosebumps.
that
How did
outfit
she
just
find
looks
my house?
memorable.
But what terrified me even more
Wait,
was
I
her
didn't think of that.
face. Her jawline was
Ew! She's a gremlin!
severely reshaped, making it look as if she had no jaw. Her nose was absolutely pointy, as if the implant was going to pierce out of her skin
Bro,
at any
she's a
moment.
witch.
Her eyes, forehead, cheeks, and all parts of her face reshaped abnormally.
Can
It
people
was just like a
actually look
scene
like
from a
that?
horror movie. The only way I could recognize her was by the tattoo
Look
on
at
her
that
neck.
jawline,
It
bro.
was a tattoo she got in the past that read, "You have to love me." Then she suddenly jumped at me, grabbed me by my neck, and shouted,
How do you like my face?
She is
Now
ugly,
do
bro.
you love me?
Her jaw
You
was
looked
crooked,
prettier
and she
before.
seemed to be unable
What are
to
you doing?
pronounce words well. She stammered. I was so surprised that I asked her why the hell she is doing this, but she just kept repeating the same thing over and over again.
Now do you love me?
Ew.
Or don't you love me?
Finally,
Can
I
you
shoved
tell
her
where she's
away
looking?
and went into the house, and she kept knocking on the door for a long time. I ended up calling the police. It turned out that she had received over 100 illegal plastic surgeries since we broke up. She endlessly asked doctors for ridiculous, strange surgeries, and her face turned grotesque
Bro,
by getting
imagine how
surgery
much
in
money
an
that must
illegal
have
way,
cost you.
after all. That's how she continued to come to my house and hover around in front of it. She shouted at me.
Why? Is it still not enough? Should I lift my nose more? Shall I enlarge my eyes more?
You look better before.
She screamed madly. After a while, she left a small note in front of my house, and the note said,
Please come to my place one last time. Then I will leave you forever.
I went to the address she wrote, and there was
Oh
a
my
small,
God, bro.
shabby house. The front door was slightly open, and I peered through the door. Then I saw a silhouette of a woman standing in the living room.
What the hell?
I opened the door, thinking it was her,
Hi.
and she shouted,
How do you like me now? Don't you think I'm beautiful?
No.
Love me now!
But the woman was not Sydney. It was a Barbie doll the size of a real
What
woman.
the hell?
Sydney held the doll from behind and pretended to be the doll. I was startled, and then I saw that she was holding the doll's hand and holding a knife as well. She shouted as she ran over to me with the doll.
It's
But
not the looks, it's the heart that matters!
She swung the knife at my chest, and I barely managed to escape
what
and
the
ran
hell?
outside. I ran away like crazy and called the police. Later on, she was arrested by the police, and it turned out that she had been suffering from a very serious mental illness.
They let her keep the
What was
Barbie
even
doll?
more shocking was that she had asked the plastic
She
surgeon
could
to
break off the finger and
transplant her
make it
heart
alive.
into the body of a Barbie doll. When the doctor
What?
said no, she said to the doctor,
Then I'll bring you a man. So take out his heart and attach it to mine.
Yo, she is evil. Oh no. Well, I think that was pretty good for my first like general stream. I think I'm gonna start streaming every day. But I don't know if you guys want to see that, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Well, I can't